Yeah, my name is Charlene Grace Omboy from Mount Kenya University.
Alice Wacharo from the University of Nairobi.
Lenin Viga representing KIMC.
Daisy Wanjiko, KCA University.
And there you have it. We have the team. They're heated up. Kidogo naona kuna wale wanakubali that we are supposed, men can date older women. There are those who are there are those who think that men should not be dating younger women. Of course, kama uko kwa mtandao, you can reach us, you can talk to us, you can tell us what you think. Should younger men date older women? I mean, it's kind of odd. Rather, in simpler words, we call them cougars. Is that really allowed? Right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Kayesu, how have you been?
I'm okay. The week has been good.
It has.
And I've really liked it. Although I've not been with some older women anywhere, but I believe the age being a number is a reality.
Mbona unajitetea kwanza?
Yeah, because I know. I know. For the last week, for this week, I'm talking about this week. Yeah. But age.
Just started.
But age remains a number. Age is just a number. Yeah.
Okay. Kayesu, hold on. So you said this week you haven't been with an older woman, but other weeks you normally are with older women.
I didn't go that way. And you should not dig for the details.
No,
just say that last week, the whole of this week, the whole of the week we just passed, I've not got any near old lady, and don't inquire past that.
You know what, let me hear it from the gentleman as well. Do you as a man, would you date an older woman?
No.
Why? What's wrong with us?
No.
What's wrong with older women?
So many wrong things about dating an older woman.
Please tell me what is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong, to be honest.
Well, for a start, there is the respect factor. There won't be respect when you are dating an older lady.
Respect kutoka kwa nani?
Well, as a man, you should be commanding. You should be the one who is saying in the house.
But who says you can't say even though you're dating an older woman? It's mapenzi too, it's the love.
Well, no, she's older and most probably she's the other factor of money comes in. So now she's completely controlling you. So the respect as a man, you become more of a woman.
But no, I don't get it. My question is, what if it's not about the money? What if you're genuinely in love with an older woman? I mean, as a man, you're older, you've pended a kayanga jama, and if you're totally in love, is there something wrong with that really? And you're in love?
I can never date a younger man. I mean, I'm against the topic that men should date older women. How can you date your mother? Because there's no respect at all when it comes to that. Just look in the olden days, old men were marrying young girls and not the other way around. Because, it's kind of awkward, weird for a young man to date an older woman. There's no respect.
What's weird about it?
What's weird about that?
You do is the same thing you'll do. I mean, it's the same thing.
Jesus, how would you just look at this woman? Well, maybe you guys are okay. The romance corner of it. How do you even tell her to undress, my friend? How? What do we say about this? Columbus has fallen. Everything is bad about. I just don't want to get the picture of it, but I'm just totally against it. You see?
But what if? I mean, you can totally be in love. I believe in love. You can actually fall in love with an older woman, and not because she has money, not because you think you just fell in love. She just did the right things, and you fell in love with her.
First thing that makes me come against this is because, in the reality, the real life, it has ever affected a close relative of mine. He was dating an older woman, and this woman was kind of dictative. She was. The guy ended up committing suicide because of that. And I've heard of several cases about it. So, I'm totally against it. I don't know. I just give maybe
you feel the same?
Some kind of reasons that are not good.
Ladies dating older men, it's wrong. Even the whole statement itself, it's wrong. How can you date someone who's younger than you? And most cases nowadays it's like that, and it's so sad.
You know, I really don't feel, you guys need to convince me why you think it's wrong, because I don't see anything wrong with it. It's not like the older woman has come and, I don't know, done what to the younger Jama. No.
In the Bible,
He just came and loved the man.
in the Bible, it's written that women are supposed to submit to the
I will still submit as an older woman. I will still submit.
You have
if
all
the guy
money,
comes,
you have everything you
but
want.
money is,
No.
let me ask.
Piera, Piera, let me put something right here. No, we are not definite about age.
Yes.
The fact that she's older than me doesn't mean she's of the age of my mother. I can be 20 and she's 25. Yeah? Yeah. And we said that it can be out of love. And I can command somebody, I'm a man, born. I can command somebody even though I'm young, I can command somebody who is even 10 years older than me. A woman who is 10 years older than me.
Scientifically,
So long as, because it depends on what I want in relationship. It depends on what I want in relationship. I may
Scientifically, let me tell you
need,
something.
Alice, wait. Where are you? Where are you first? You're coming with you see, I'm commanding her now. What you do,
She older.
like me, I can need maybe maturity in the relationship. I want somebody mature I can rhyme with, because my IQ is very high. Yeah, my IQ is very high, and if I want to relate with somebody, I may need somebody who is of the same IQ as me, or around that level, not somebody too low. So if I want my match, can go with somebody slightly older than me, but not at the age of my mother, because all those things you are describing have, the
Now I
Columbus
get that.
things and things.
now I get the whole picture of what you're talking about. A man can be maybe 20 and the girl is 25. Okay, let us deal with that age difference. But scientifically, a woman is always mature 3 times than the man. So if you date me and I'm older than you, my friend, I'll be dictative. I'll be controlling you the way I want. And that's why we have all these maybe domestic things in the house, because I'll be more vocal than you. I'll want to control you the way I want. Maki, I'm a woman.
That is
hold on.
not son of soil. That's not me.
But let me ask
Maybe mama's boy, but a son of soil in my shoes, in my standard. You can't dictate me even if you are 30 and I'm 10.
But let me ask you a question. If you love somebody, if you date a younger man and you love him, do you think you dictate?
Yeah, but of course, definitely. For starters, I would like to say that you being younger as the man and the woman is older, first of all, the way of thinking of that woman, since she's older than you, is it's way more, equal
Ahead,
to sana. It's very much ahead of that man. So if at some point you're thinking about business ideas, this man is thinking of maybe other small issues you're getting. So automatically you take the floor and you will be very, very dictative. It's automatic. You'll dictate this man because you have everything. Even if it's about love, you have the money, you have a good life. Anyway, what do you even want from this man? Maybe it's just some comfort or something of the kind which you can get anywhere
really
else.
Giving you that good comfort, and you really want to stay there. You think you'd respect that man because you don't want him to go? There's a reason why you're there with that young man, right? So if he's giving you that right thing that you're looking for, you don't think you'd treat him the way he wants to be treated. You treat him like a man. And they always say, if you don't treat a man like a man, he'll leave.
Okay. For me, I don't think, this woman can get this man from elsewhere even. So even if you're dating that guy, this woman, be definite that this woman can just get fed up with you and can drop you like it's hot and can go for another younger woman.
Very true.
You know that?
Even though she's in love.
Yeah, even though
Like,
she's
even
in
though
love.
she's getting it
Maybe
good.
she's not totally, even if maybe she's not totally in love, maybe it's just for a show off. These women, you love for different reasons. Maybe you're in love totally. Yeah. Maybe you just want to show off to your friends. Maybe you just want comfort for some seasons and some time. You just have to be definite. Why are you even dating these young men? And for these older women, the fact is they just want comfort. They just want to be given well, as you put it. Yeah. And when they just get tired of this guy giving them well, they'll opt even for another one. That is true. There's no definite love in a man dating an older woman. But there is real love. There can be real love.
Yes.
It's a woman dating an older man.
I don't.
Yeah, I
No,
think.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
it's
Not
too
older, like older, as in Sana, as in like I'm 20 and I'm dating a guy who is 26. There could be love. But Kayesu is just 20 and he's dating a mama who is 28. Really? Really? That is awkward, actually. Even
I
by
don't
the
think
mention
that's
of it, that is
awkward.
awkward. It's very
I
awkward,
don't think it's
Piera.
awkward because.
It's very awkward.
I don't think it's awkward because sometimes when you look at a lady, you didn't even know the age difference. I mean, the age. Because ladies sometimes they age so well, especially African ladies. They age so well. So if you don't even, like me and Kayesu can date.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Perfectly.
Perfectly. Like, you know, if
See me
if we
after this.
started-
See me after this.
Like if we started saying that yes, guys are dating, there's a probability people will believe and
Yeah.
they will be okay with it. You know. But now later you come to realize I'm 15 years older than him, then you're like, yo, how did that's wrong, that's whatever. You know? But how about if we are connecting? Spiritually we are connecting, emotionally we are connecting, and we are
Socially,
okay.
economically,
Exactly.
and I don't see why the issue of money is coming here, because we are not discussing sponsors. I may be the provider of that family. I may be the one providing
Younger, but still
everything.
providing.
Yeah, younger but economically stable.
I can imagine that Kayesu is 20 years old and he's dating a girl who is 35 years old. Can you tell me economically, seriously, how are you clicking? 20 years old
there are
and that
people.
mama is 35 years old.
They are
My
90.
friend, you are in
They
campus
are.
and the mama is in business.
Piera, haven't you seen 90-year-old poor people? And haven't you seen 25 years old millionaires?
That is true.
Yeah, it is true. Age and money are not correlating in
Yes,
any way.
what do you think?
Well,
You seem
Piera,
to disagree.
I agree.
You agree?
Not really. Not completely.
It's okay.
No, I agree with you.
A
Love
man
can
should be
exist
flexible.
between a younger man and an older woman, because love is blind.
That is
You can connect. Somehow things happen and you connect with someone.
yeah.
You get close to them, love can happen.
Yeah.
But it's quite awkward. I hear they are called Ben 10s. Ben 10.
Very
from
true.
The cartoon Ben 10.
Who are those?
Small boys who
Small
Oh,
boys.
Ben 10s.
Yes.
No, but it's different. Ben 10 is not relationship. There's no relationship. Ben 10 are those boys up for grab. You can go pay, pick them, spend with them the whole night, then bring them back.
Still apply.
Yeah. Those are the Ben
Don't
10s.
forget your point.
Yes.
Hold on. Don't forget your point. Please, but tell me a little bit more about Ben 10.
Ben 10?
I did not know about that. I'm in shock. What?
Yeah, you don't know because you have morals. Ben 10s, Ben 10s are these small boys.
We
Eh?
can actually go out.
Yeah?
We can actually date.
No.
They are women who have money, yeah? And they are not in a relationship. They are not in a stable relationship. They are not married. They don't have stable boyfriends, but their body needs some company. I don't want to get there, yeah. So from job, they know where to pass through. They pick some boy, pay for that night. They have the boy for the night, and that the business is over by the
Hold
morning.
on. So the
That's
boys-
what the women do there, especially the working class old women who are not in stable relationship. That's what
You're
they
kidding.
do. So that's
So
the Ben 10s.
are normally somewhere in a building, or they walk around the streets, or where do you find the Ben 10s?
No, the Ben 10s.
Asking for a friend.
Okay, they are these young men, but mostly they are always kept by these rich women. So the woman will provide maybe a car, an apartment, all furnished. The woman will provide, okay, women sponsors, that's what we can say. But they're just there specifically for the banging thing, you know.
Let me. Okay. All right. I feel you. But my question is, where do we get those Ben 10s? Are they like, for lack of a better word, working in the streets? Like the working girls?
You
Are they
you
working
don't
boys
get
in the
men.
streets?
Campuses, you know, these men in
Yeah.
campus because of
So
peer
they are
pressure.
kawaida kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want this high poche life, you know, and they want to fit in the society of maybe their friends are up there. So they just get those mamas, they just provide apartments, cars, so they can fit in. They're in campuses, you'll find them even in offices. They are everywhere. They are working. Maybe they're even here. I don't
And
know.
what is wrong with that? And what is wrong with that? What's wrong with getting your life together? I mean, it's the same thing like us women are getting sponsors. What is wrong with a guy being pampered and taken care of, given a car, and then goes gets another young girlfriend?
The problem, yes.
A man of men that I call them wanaume suruali la sana. How do you expect a woman to provide?
To provide. Even in the Bible, biblically, men should provide. Women should be submissive. Why do you have to just depend on a woman? And you're a man. Anyway, what's the meaning of a man? Why is the masculinity in that statement? If the woman is providing and you're not
But
doing
just
it.
because you're still in school, by the time you maliza your med, you're becoming a doctor, and you earn whatever it is that you want. But right now you're studying, you're trying hard. It's just that there's somebody who's there helping you.
Everything at its own time. Be patient. You're a student. Be a student. And then when you just get done with
But
campus,
life is passing you by.
No. Everything at its own time, Piera. If you're a student, study. Stop chasing these old mamas to get money.
But Shirley, let me ask you to be honest. You're in school. There kuna clubs. There are new things happening. There's B club happening. You want to check it out.
I think
that's the life where you're at. Why not go to B club because somebody can take you?
Oh man,
It's the life.
I think Piera, you are misleading people out here, man. I think you are I think Piera is telling young guys to just they should have fun.
No.
If you're-
Yes, that's what I'm asking. I'm not
and
saying
going to
I'm
clubs and
asking.
stuff, yeah.
People go. That's the reality.
It's fine.
That's the
Why don't you
reality.
ask money from your mother and dad to go to a club?
Oh, do you think your mom is gonna give you?
But
that?
of course not, and that's
Exactly.
exactly what we don't want.
So do you guys go to the clubs? There you go, of course.
No.
No, they don't. But the reality is, you go to the clubs.
Piera.
Sometimes you don't have the money to.
What
and
club?
somebody wants to take you out. Why say no?
I always
What
go to
happens,
Lions
huh?
Club.
What happens? Many people nowadays, they've forgotten about morals. And it's so wrong. And it's sad. So, when you're dating someone who is older than you, why are you doing it in the first place?
Because I'm in love.
The society.
No, the society itself. Why should you follow white people just because you see white people, older women dating young men? You know, that it's not even right.
I think we are even going against the African culture.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was something that we upheld a long time ago, but right now there's so much of moral decadence.
But talking about moral culture, those people used to, our culture, people used to be old, they marry younger
Girls,
girls.
that is the point. That is the
That's
point.
right.
Girls and not men. That is the point.
Now, it came into sponsors, right? Then we went to Belgium as women and brought in equality, right? And then now if equality is here, that's when women who can provide go for younger people because we're equal. Kama kuna sponsor, kuna kuga.
The moral, what I'm trying to say, what was happening is that men were the one dating younger women.
Yeah, that one is
and not the
okay.
other way around, which is for men dating younger women, it's perfect. That one is awesome.
Kutoka kitambo ni-
But now when it goes the vice versa,
But
it's,
we've changed. Times have
it's
changed.
awkward, man.
No, okay, what I can say, yes, times have changed and everything. The traditions are there, but what I can tell people is, let's embrace the traditions that maybe zinatufanya tuende mbele. That's what I can always say. But mambo na kusema zile traditions ambazo zinaturegesha nyuma, let us leave them aside. And if you look at it, the way the society embraces a young man marrying anaitwa nani huyu bikize. Okay, not bikize as such. Okay, we mwanaume, how will this woman treat you? Will the woman be calling you baby? Because I don't expect.
That is a mama's
Yeah,
boy.
but,
That's a mama's boy. This woman is older than you. I don't expect you to start at
If
your
I'm a
mama.
baby, if I'm a baby, even in the
mama's
real sense, she's older than me, so I'm a baby. She calls me a
Oh,
Piera.
yes.
Now what do we call that?
But
What do we
I
call
want
that?
to bring us back to what we are discussing. It's not about Ben 10. Ben 10 are in the relationship for money. But if I'm looking for something else, not money, I'm looking for maturity, I'm looking for love, I'm looking for somebody I can go well with. Yeah, I can get it from age is not the only factor. Like I read the Bible. In fact, I preached yesterday. Was it just on Saturday?
yes.
About Sarah in the Bible, Sarah the wife of Abraham. At 70 years old, she was very beautiful. So beautiful that if she comes to Kenya, the State House will call her. So beautiful to the fact that Abraham was not secure.
Hey.
Yeah, Abraham told her that please, if you get to Egypt, tell those people you are my sister, not my wife, because they will kill me and take you. You are so beautiful. So if somebody at 70 is that beautiful, and I'm saying 70, 50, I'm 50 and she's 70, as is that beautiful, why don't we go together? If
Sarah was 70 and Abraham was 90.
not in the name of money. Not in the name of money. now.
Kayesu, yes, that's because I didn't finish what I was saying about the Ben 10. You're saying that love can exist, which is true. But now these women become so insecure. They don't want to see you with the college girls, if you're in college, that is. They don't want to see you with the younger girls. So they restrict you. It's so saddening. Wengine hata wakikupata, they put trackers on you, wataki wakuone na...
They start drama.
Wasichana hawa young. And then there is another small issue, mkitoka kwa functions. Natoka naye anashindwa hata kuintroduce aje.
How can you even introduce it?
And Pierre, I want to emphasize on the points that he has said, as in these guys, if you date that old mama, they don't give you space to relate with your peers. Do you know you miss a lot on very many things? On your age group. If you don't relate, if today I don't relate with these two girls here, I'll miss a lot. If Kayesu don't relate with this man, young man here, he will miss out a lot. And I think that makes them, what should I say? They even get older, even.
That is peer pressure. That is peer pressure. I don't advocate for peer pressure until you don't want to go out with your age mates, what. If I've decided that I want to live, in the brain I want to live in some year older than my real age. I have decided I'm not going for children. I want to go for mature people. I should be mature even in my association.
Pierre, you have to, in life, you have to pass each and every stage.
Yes.
And if you skip one, my dear, even if you're 40, you will come back and do it exactly the way it was supposed to be done.
What if I spend 6 months in a stage? I can spend 6 months in a stage, then go to another stage.
No, there's no passing quickly. There's no passing quickly. You've got to experience the whole thing. You have to experience the whole thing. So this issue of Kayesu jumping from me and dating another mama, there's an issue there.
But let me ask you, there are people who always say, you know what, after you enjoy life to sahi. You know what? Have fun right now, you don't know. Labda you're 40, utagonga na bus. You know, enjoy it right now while it's there. So if you're getting that time to go out and be taken care of and whatever, and you can fly to Dubai and back, why don't you do it now before you make your own money and probably you might maliza shule and you don't get.
What you don't know doesn't harm you. Kwa hivyo, live each stage of like one step at a time.
You only
That
live
is
What
true.
if you live up to 80 and you are there sleeping with all those old ladies? Your soul will haunt you when you're still at 80. Why
But
go?
how will it haunt you? And it's the same thing if you're sleeping around, you're sleeping around. It just doesn't matter if
There's
it's
that
an older
turning point
person or
in
not.
life. There's that turning point in life. Will ever zunguka.
The thing is, you are telling them to have fun. We can have fun. Anyway, even if I take a road trip with all of you guys, that is fun.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to Dubai and experience fun. I can stay
But
with
now
you
you
guys.
might go on
I
a
can
road trip and the only thing you're taking is a juice.
Let me
go in Dubai and the thing you're taking is wine.
At first, Pierre was very pessimistic. I don't know whether she's always like this. I hope she's always not like this. Because she said you can get to 80 and then you just die, or get knocked down by a lorry and just die. And maybe you're 40, just get knocked
I
out
say
by
that's
a
what
lorry.
people say.
Yeah, but anyway, what happens, because we have seen issues. Okay, I use an example of the male sponsors who have killed our girls. Now what happens if you, the man, that lady is very dictative, as in ata mekweka trackers, she don't want to see you with other your peers. Now what happens if she gets jealous? And you know how women get when they get jealous, Pierre. They can kill, they can hurt, they can harm, they can do anything. Are you advocating for our younger men to really go for those things that can kill them totally?
But now let me ask you, so can we say sponsors is okay and cougars is wrong?
That's what I wanted to get to.
It doesn't make sense.
Let me tell you something. The main theme of when you guys came from Beijing was that what a man can do. So if a man can date a younger man, if a man can date a younger woman,
You are playing
yeah. A woman can do it better.
It don't apply in this concept. It don't apply in this concept, man.
Go ahead.
The way this conversation is going, I'm tempted to side with you. But the fun part, no. The taking care of the young man, no. But looking closer home, in our neighbors, we have in Tanzania, we had Diamond and Zari. It worked out,
That's a
and
very good example.
I don't know what they did that it worked out.
It's not magic.
I don't know.
They
I don't
just,
know.
They were just set in the mind.
I don't know.
Let's use them as an example.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
And they are happy and in love.
In some point, Diamond will reach a point whereby bado hajatosheka. You know,
Prophetess of doom.
it is true, and you'll tell me.
I will tell you.
Yes, you can't be a prophetess of
Yes,
doom.
me, I'm a
That,
prophet of
that
doom.
is also pessimism.
Emphasizing on the point of this guy, as in when okay, fine, when we say about love, fine, but provision, that's an X, because you'll even teach this man not to find for himself. So
But
this
let me
man
ask-
will just be like a zombie.
Going back to
anyway.
what you said,
Zari
let's-
cannot
yeah, that's
respect
true. That could be. But talking about like Zari and Diamond, see, Diamond is still providing
Yes,
Look at
he's-
him.
90%.
Yes.
Okay, he's still providing, but
90%, and he still works hard. He doesn't say that he has
look,
because Zari
look
has
at,
it.
look
as
at how
well.
the Tanzanians walikubali hii story. How did the Tanzanians react?
Well-
They are there throwing words
Walitupa,
day in, day
alafu-
out. Lakini bado they are still tuparing the words up to date.
Yes.
Walitupa kisha wakatulia because they
Hawajatulia,
realized, you know what,
that
this
is
is actually true love and it's working.
Hawajatulia.
But let me ask you, yo, kama wametulia ama hawajatulia, imewachokoza waatu, si wametulia wao kina Diamond na Zari,
Lakini
si wamepata mtoto?
Alice, let me teach Alice one point. Alice, if you want to get well in this life, don't listen to what people say
friend, I got here and I will
after
always
your decision. Eh? After you've decided and you say this is the best thing for me, don't listen to what people say.
Kayesu, nyinyi ndo mnasumbua kwa nini, kwa harusi, kwa inaitwa marriage life. Yeah, because you've not tested waters, you don't know what life is about. You meet this old mama, you are there to in love.
As I said earlier, I can meet this old mama and get into relationship with, and I don't want to call her old mama.
That is
Somebody
old
older
mama.
than me. I can get in a relationship with somebody older than me after I've tested 2-3 hapo nyuma wenye wako age mate yangu Yeah, so I am through that line.
Bottom line is, if these men are provided for, then we are breeding men who are incompetent, incapable,
Thank you.
in everything, because they can't even really know how to hunt for themselves.
I
They
agree
just
with
depend
you,
on
Shani.
these women for
But
everything.
is it like that all the time? Is it that if you date an older woman, she'll provide for you?
Definitely.
Is it like that all the time? I
Yeah.
think sometimes as a man, you have that masculinity. You want to provide. You're working hard. You got your job. So it's not kawaida ati every time you date an older woman, it has to be a woman
Just
with
tell
money.
us
At-
one
at a
example
scale of 1 to
that
9.
woman who dates someone who is younger.
Diamond.
Zari and Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond. We have that example.
Let us not use the
But don't get
celebrity
me-
limelight
don't-
guys, the Akina Jennifer Lopez, the Akina Zaris. No, let us not use those ones. Let us use the common guys out.
Okay. Let me answer her.
Kayesu,
You want somebody who is not a celebrity who is dating? Somebody not known? Yeah, there's somebody called Jeremy, and she's dating. Yeah, no, not dating.
Kayesu
You
and
want somebody
Pierre.
who's not a dating, who is not a celebrity.
Kayesu, you are guessing.
Kayesu
Just
and
guessing.
Pierre.
Just guessing. But this thing is affecting very many young men out here. But it is very serious. It's very serious, Pierre.
Kayesu,
And
yes, sorry.
okay, and what I want to say, let us not breed men who are incompetent. Let us breed men who are African. When you stand and you say you are a man, you are acknowledged because you are a man, and not just
You shake the ground.
like a baby always crying for this. When you want something, you just call this mama. When you want this, you just call this mama. That is crazy. That is
Kayesu, today
idiocy.
you've messed us big
Kay-
time.
Yara, let me tell you. Tell me what I've discovered. What is disturbing, especially these three ladies, jealousy.
No.
Yeah, they are jealous. Wanaona,
We are looking up. We are looking out.
wanaona wanaachwa. Hiyo tu.
How?
And that's why my brother is crossing to our.
No, don't get me wrong, Kayesu and Pierre. Dating an older woman is just wrong.
Thank you.
A no-go zone.
It's
How
just
old?
Don't
I
get
am
me wrong.
35, she's 37.
No, it's just
Pierre
wrong.
one question. I will ask Pierre one
Let me
question.
give you a good example.
I
I have these two friends. One is 22 now. The guy is 22, and the lady is 23. these people fight.
Yes.
They fight. Do you know why? Because they're in the same age level. Nobody can think more than the
big,
other.
yeah,
Cannot even
These are
respect
two
the other
babies
person.
together. That's why they keep on fighting. There is no man in that relationship.
No, it's good they are
Why?
fighting.
Because
At
huyo
long
mwanaume
last,
hawezi
at long
simama
last,
akasema,
that
"I'm the
man
man
will
of the
tame
house."
that
Because-
lady.
Listen, because if this lady looks at the man, anaona I'm 20, you are 22, I'm 23. So unaweza niambia nini?
Okay,
What's
I
the-
want-
there is no respect in that relationship.
that
There
is
is
true.
no man in that relationship.
There is
That's-
nothing.
I'll be coming back to you.
I want to ask Pierre
ahead.
one question. Pierre, today you have a son who is 20 years old and he's in campus.
Yeah.
Would you, even if it's for whatever reason, maybe he's in love with this mama, would you allow him to date that mama who is 35 years old and he's 20? Pierre, just answer.
What kind of a mama is it? Is it a cougar or are they in love?
Okay, they love.
In their love. Pierre, stop lying to people. Stop lying to people. Just tell us the truth. You
I'll be
cannot.
honest with
Your son. Your son, Pierre.
Let me tell you, if my son today came and introduced, let's say, Azari sort of, just to Nini.
Thank
and
you.
he's like, you know what?
Umechukua kioo.
Atizari, Nini, I've met this girl. She's fine. I want to marry her. You know what? I look you
And she's 35.
at 20. Hold on, at 20. Amemaliza shule.
No, he's in campus.
He's in campus
Yes.
and he wants to get married.
Yeah. And then he's in love. With this
Of
man.
course, he can get married when he's in campus.
Oh,
but
man.
kama ashamaliza and he has like a stable job, then he comes and tells me, I want to get married to this
By
older
that
woman.
time,
Okay,
the woman will be too old.
Yeah.
And I think the bottom line is, let me give you the bottom line. We women age fast because of the giving birth thing and everything. So, okay,
Excuse
you
me.
are 27.
Are you calling me
No,
old?
no, no.
No, it depends. Even on the aging,
Shut up.
even on the aging factor, if I can maintain you,
Let's see
You
her
are,
point.
okay, the man is 27
Okay.
and I'm 30. Because I've given birth, ile kukaa tu kwa nyumba nini, I'll age fast. And this man will
Very
become handsome. You know, as men go
Yeah,
by, these
yeah.
people
Just
become, hawa watu wanavutia. Si ndio? Then you are out there in a gathering. This is my wife, my friend. You won't even be comfortable enough and enough to tell me that this is
Do you
your
know
woman.
what?
Huyu
For
mwanamke
once, I
amezeeka.
like your point. Now, huyo mama amezeeka, si ndio? Kijana ako hapo bado. Nini? It's the same thing. We'll still grow older, yeah? Even though we marry someone who's older, right? I marry a 35-year-old, I'm 30. Si ndio? Bado nikaa nimemzekea, si ndio? Alafu yeye anaanza kusema, let me go for younger girls.
That is it.
Right? That is true. And me, I'm gonna sit there and go like, you know, you go. Me, I'll tell him, you know what? I'll go for the younger boys as well. So
Kijana
it's like
gani
our generation
atakubali
has been-
ukize?
That's what we are talking about.
No,
For yes,
That's why this guy will just come for the money and not
Why
for
do
love.
you create something that, why do you have to create something, then you just want to get out of it? As in, you're dating this young guy, and then at some point, you'll want to date another younger person. Why do it?
let me give example from my own experience, from my own example, yeah? The way I know myself, the way I know myself, I'm so loving and caring that even if you're 35 and I date you, I'll make you look 20.
No.
Yeah,
Are you God?
I'm very loving and caring. Yeah, I'll make sure you look younger because I'm very loving. I'll make sure you, instead of me growing to your age 35,
You're coming
I'll
back.
make you come back to
Okay.
20
That's if you
because
have
of the
enough
love I
money.
have for you.
Yeah, that is,
No, you are-
the issue of money
Surgery.
comes in there. Because if you want her to look that younger, you have to have cash. Because these girls will always want to go for plastic surgery or something.
Not plastic surgery, it's just natural. And in fact,
How can you reverse
Alexander, it is very
You cannot reverse biology.
No.
You cannot reverse. You
I
cannot.
think what he says is, by the way he'll take care of a woman, that, you know, sometimes stress inatuzeekesha sisi. Uko huko na bwana yako anakutesa, you know, he's running after
kijana
young
sasa
girls,
ndo
huyo
anakutesa.
Kijana sasa.
Ndo anakutesa.
then you become old. You know what? That aside, let me have I have this question. Uko kwa nyumba, a man and a woman. You're married. You're both old. 55, 60. Okay, that's too old. 40, 50. Sindio? You're happy, mkoko. This guy decides, you know what? Me, I want a younger girl. Sindio? Mko kwa nyumba you wawili. You're like, okay, sawa. Then you're like, even me, you know what? Let me go for these younger two boys. Let's have life.
How are you solving the problem?
My
is
point
that-
exactly. So why are we accepting sponsorship? Why are we saying older men can go for younger girls who are in college? My small girl who's in college, and the woman going for the same. what's the difference? Are they not messing the young students in school? So if we are going, I mean, we are saying no sponsors, no sponsors. Kama tunasema no cougars, but we cannot verify one. Ama nini?
We can. With the girls going with the sponsor, that's okay. I'm still a young girl.
Don't even
I'm
call them
aging.
sponsors. No.
But as for you old woman, you cannot reverse. You can never become young. And that's why you find these old women in town. Mwanamke amezeeka lakini amengangana kujipaka Carolite anakaa maroon. To impress these young men. Hivyo.
Piera, maybe what
Who are using this?
Okay.
The older woman but the younger
The
girls
older
are
women.
using
The older women. Ujakuta mwanamke anakaa maroon kwa street.
tuachane na sponsors, Piera. Piera, tuachane na sponsors. But a lady who is 20 can date a guy who is 25. That is perfect. Do you know that? It's perfect.
Yes.
20 can date a guy who is 25.
And the reverse is true.
No, the reverse is absolutely not correct. Can you stop madness? But for sponsors, I don't advocate for that. You said sponsors, it's not okay. I don't advocate for that. But if a girl is 20 and dating a 25-year-old, that is perfect.
Okay.
There is no problem with that. But a
Most
man,
of a girl who is 20 dating a 40-year-old man.
it's not okay. That is like dating your own father. My father right now is 49. I'm 21. Seriously. That is my father. I can't able.
So do you want to mean that there's an exact age bracket that
Yeah, that is exactly it. There have to be an age bracket. That
So,
it exceed upper.
Can a 25-year-old man date a 30-year-old woman?
No. How?
But the wise people, the wise people who say age is a number were not foolish. Age is a number. So long as, and I've been telling you, it's not all about age and it's not all about money. I can be young and providing. I can be young and you're talking of Carolite things and maroon things. I have the natural ways of making you look younger by making sure that I bring you to my age and I make you as vibrant as I am. And even if people meet you in the street, they will think I'm even older. Yeah, I am able to do that. I'm very able to do that because I have cash, I have the energy, I have mushrooms. Cash.
We'll never get to the end of this. I think guys are going crazy about this topic on Twitter. I mean, guys are like, if we go with Oguda Kayesu and PRM arguments, our next generation will be doomed.
Yeah,
that is exactly it.
Thank you.
Sawa.
That must be a lady, another jealous one.
Then someone else is, PRM is a modern day mama. Thank you. I'm a modern day mama.
Yeah, but of course.
So meaning I can date you young people and be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then someone is like, if Vera Sidika today approaches Kayesu for her hand in marriage, can he marry her?
Vera Sidika. It's very okay. So long as I have my principles though. So long as I have a more money than her. Because I'm not a Ben 10.
So clearly, someone else like, Daman and Zari scenario don't apply here. Those people are in their own class compared to us.
It's kind of just the way I was saying.
Msikubali hivyo. Tuko the same class. It's just that they found love.
They are only known. They are only known because they are celebrities. But they are people.
Not, but anyway, we cannot dispute that.
Looking at the common
Someone is like, sponsors and cougars have no place in African culture.
There is very true.
True.
I agree with that.
I think that's, we all agree that.
Sorry.
So if there
The
is no
same
sponsor
way,
to
no, I
do
don't
that,
agree.
you have to
The
advocate
same
for
way
that.
TVs and phones are not in the African culture. They came from
no,
the West.
yes.
Even
Yeah,
Christianity
like
came from
that,
the West.
yes.
So if
No,
you are
no, no,
abandoning, if you are abandoning Western culture, let's abandon everything. Let's start wearing skins. Yeah, let's go back to skin. Let's discard these clothes. So you want us to be African, fully African.
You know
Let
what,
us
Kayesu?
go to Africa. Let's walk barefooted. Let's go back to Shago
No,
and start
yes,
living.
just like I said, we can embrace what is good from the Western
That
people,
is it,
but
but
not
not
what
all
is
of it.
bad.
who decides what is bad and what is good?
We,
Virtues.
we,
Anyway, I'll tell you what, this discussion will never end. But all I pick from what you guys are saying now, trying to be neutral, Kayesu.
Yeah.
Kayesu has a point by saying that if we've decided to ape the Western culture, then we might as well go ahead and do it. I mean, if we are talking about phones and whatever, because we can't keep in that older culture that we used to. However, that's said and done. If it's messing up a young person to date an older person, like if you're still in school and this mama is here trying to take you out of school and whatever, then that should not happen. Sindio. But I think if you've finished school, you're uko na job yako kama kawaida, and then a man or a woman older than you comes and approaches you and wants, and you guys are in love, I don't think there's anything wrong with
That's
that.
my point now.
There have to be an age bracket, man. They have
Yeah,
to be.
yeah.
True.
I'm not talking
In
for
our
students.
culture, did we know how to count age, by the way?
Yes,
No.
we have.
Older
have some
kitambo,
policy.
tulikuwa tunajua.
No,
We didn't
no.
know how to hesabu huyo ni miaka ngapi.
Yeah, in fact, if you ask somebody,
All
my grandma
white
says,
shoshos.
my
They-
grandma
they
says,
knew.
if you ask my grandma when she was married, if you ask my grandma when she was married, she will tell you I was married when the maize and the millets were around this size. Yeah, that's what she says. They don't know the years. They don't know how to
You are
count.
very old, my friend.
How do you know
I am.
All right. There were wise women and
wise men.
and wise men.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
that
all
is
right.
it.
Thank you guys, and it's crazy. I know you're all blazing with more points and whatever, but we can do this topic again another time. You gather your points correct. Let's know what is right, what is wrong in our society. But kama kawaida, you know we have to keep our morals and always stand right. Let's not be used as young people. Let's do what is right. Career-wise, we to hustle, we get good money, so we are not running after people with money. Amanene. It's at Y254. Thank you so much for interacting with us, and thanks for being with us this morning. On behalf of Barry and Frida, tunawapenda sana, and see you tomorrow morning. It's from us. It's bye-bye. Comrade, what?
Comrade
All right.
Warembo, ouch.
Warembo out.
That is after Mafisi. Tibin.
All right. Oh, Tialala is tear gas. Sawa.
When Warembo harass, Warembo, ouch. I say, ouch. Ouch.
Okay. Please get us off here. Get us off here. These guys are a mess. Thank you. Goodbye from us. Take care.